What's going on, guys? It's K-Dub here with another episode of Crypto Zombie. Shout out to everyone that's been liking, subscribing, and commenting. You guys are awesome. If we have a look at the markets today, we're sitting at a $297 billion market cap. Bitcoin is just kind of hanging out, just chilling at a 0.01% increase. So everybody's asking what's going on with Bitcoin, what's happening. I mean, we did have quite an exuberant run up, okay? You know, we went from about 68 to 84, so that was a lot. Also, one of the things that people are asking is, when are the altcoins going to start seeing some love? I mean, guys, it's all speculation. Nobody really knows. I mean, I've been in this for a year looking at the actual charts themselves. If history repeats itself, usually what happens is after Bitcoin has a major run up and then it starts to kind of just level out or even start to just slowly lose in value just a little bit, you know, where people are kind of certain that it doesn't look like it's going to pop again, then sometimes you'll start to see those profits redistributed into the altcoins. However, will history repeat itself? I don't know, guys, but the one thing I can point out is that we do have a Bitcoin dominance at 47%. We were sitting at about 41% a month ago, so that's quite an increase. Are we going to hit 50%? I don't know, but it's definitely quite possible. If we look at some of the largest gainers of the day, you'll see that we have IOST up 29%, Zencash 20%, Polymath 12%, Elf, Binance, Emercoin, GX, Enigma, Arc, Verge, Elastos, all also having good days today as well. So if we talk a little bit about the ETFs, once again, you know, you go on one website or one source and they're telling you, yeah, it's coming, the ETF's coming tomorrow. You go to another source and they're like, no, that'll never happen. They'll never allow it to happen. So basically this came out and it says that investment firm Direxion has had the review of its Bitcoin ETF application postponed until September 21st. The commission finds it appropriate to designate a longer period within which to issue an order approving or disapproving the proposed rule change so that it has sufficient time to consider this proposed rule change. So obviously in this particular case, they're saying that they're postponing it. However, I think it was really cool on one of these articles that I was reading on Reddit this morning. So this Reddit user, Plunditry, I believe is their name. They say that they think it's really important for people to stay realistic and prepared for it to be delayed or rejected for two reasons. The first reason is that the government operates excruciatingly slow. Let's just be honest. The government doesn't, you know, they're old. They do things in very old ways. They do things in they're very cautious about how they take approaches. So, you know, we want an ETF tomorrow. For them, you know, 2 years even is an adequate pace for them to like enter, right? The second thing is that the government is more conservative than the private sector and is full of ex-bankers and Wall Street executives, the same type of people that crypto threatens, okay? The user also goes on to explain the importance of there only being 21 million Bitcoins in existence. We know that roughly 4 million of them are potentially lost forever. Plus we have Satoshi's wallet, which we don't really know if that'll ever get opened up again, right? So the thing is that no matter what happens in the US, whether or not the US decides to actually have an ETF or not, it's not going to stop these other countries from doing what they want. I mean, look at what Binance is doing with Malta and their decentralized, you know, their exchanges that they're doing. You know, you have all this stuff coming out of Sweden as well. These safe havens, you have these crypto islands and communities, you know, so it really doesn't matter what the US does because these other countries are just going to do what they want anyway. I mean, granted, the US is sort of a leader when it comes to you know, paving the way for regulations, but really ultimately they're just going to do what they want anyway. So you kind of have to accept that. And then the last final point that I thought was really interesting was that, you know, they talk about how you can own up to 1/1,000,000th of a Bitcoin, right? You don't have to own one Bitcoin. Whereas, for example, say you were going to buy Amazon stock. So Amazon stock is currently trading over $1,800 today. You have to buy stocks as whole stocks. So it says the average American has less than $1,000 in their savings account, which means that until that changes, they wouldn't even be able to buy one Amazon stock. So it makes it more accessible. So those are all things that I wanted to kind of consider as well. So here's something really cool. So you have Andrew Yang. So he's the U.S. presidential candidate for 2020. He's the founder of Venture for America, author of The War on Normal People about automation. And here's the thing. He says, huge news. My campaign can now accept Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptocurrencies. Let's build the future together. So you have Andrew Yang, who's looking to run for president in 2020 in America, saying that he is down for funding his campaign in cryptos. So that might just kind of give an insight into how things are already, you know, fundamentally changing, especially in the minds of these, you know, politicians moving forward. So other good news today, we have Coinbase announcing a new way to spend your Coinbase crypto. You have e-Giftcards. So basically, if we come over here and have a look at what's going on today, you have Amazon and Uber now being able to accept cryptocurrencies via Coinbase. So the partnership sees Coinbase partner with WeGift, a London-based fintech startup. WeGift allows users to withdraw the cryptocurrency via gift cards, which can be spent at most major retailers, including Nike, Tesco, Google Play, Amazon, and Uber, just to name a few. So WeGift announced that they will be partnering with Coinbase via their website, stating that they will offer zero swap fees, including a bonus of 5% in value on top of the gift card. All you need to do is connect your Coinbase account, select how much you want to spend, and the gift card or retailer you would like. So if you come over here, you can kind of have a look at their website. And then basically these are the cards down here. Yeah, so there's a few of them. Zalando, Decathlon, New Look, Costa, M&S. Yeah, so there you guys go. So that's just more ways to spend crypto, more potential adoption moving forward. So let's talk about our good old friend Roger Ver. So we have over here, he's basically saying that Bitcoin Cash is going to be better than Bitcoin, which is what he always says. But he's saying this time because essentially it'll have better privacy, that it'll be able to utilize coin join techniques to shuffle people's coins around while also implementing blockchain techniques with coin analytics to track what people are doing. He says these techniques were at one time used by Bitcoin, but when it had its big rally, fees became expensive and these techniques become too expensive and were dropped. He also added that Bitcoin Cash is a much more pleasant experience than Bitcoin because you can send SMS. What's interesting too is at the bottom of this article, it also speaks about how he was one of the early seed investors into Ripple. So I don't know, that's kind of strange considering his whole ethos of what, what he stands for and stuff like that. But you also have him, obviously Bitcoin.com is essentially Bitcoin Cash, really, because it's, heavily affiliated with Roger. So they've been sending out these messages because they do list exchanges on their websites, but they've been saying that, to quote them, they say, "We are making changes on our exchange listing requirements that require all listed exchanges must be offering Bitcoin Cash to remain listed on our website. We want to reach out to you and let you know this so that you can, start to offer Bitcoin Cash to your customers." So this is in response to the letter. This is Biddy. So they are a cryptocurrency exchange, and they say, well, in Switzerland, there's currently no economy that we are aware of which uses Bitcoin Cash. There are no use cases or businesses being built around the direct use of Bitcoin Cash. So unlike with Ethereum or Bitcoin, there are no salaries being paid in Bitcoin Cash or companies being created to service the Bitcoin Cash community. So they're basically saying, why do we need to even have these? Why should we have it, right? And we've also seen Bitcoin Cash trading pairs get delisted on other sites as well. I can't remember if it was Buybox or KuCoin, but one of them just ended up taking the trading pair down as well. And you obviously have backlash from the community saying, Bitcoin Cash is tricking people into this and that. And, that's just what they're just going to be having that conversation basically till the end of time, till everybody's blue in the face. So also speaking of Bitcoin Cash, we did have that, there was the threat, there was the concern over insider trading that had happened. So basically, the firm at Coinbase, they actually allowed people to come in and look at it, and basically they found that there was no insider trading. So, I don't know, guys. I don't know. All I know is I was there for that. That was crazy. Bitcoin Cash jumped up like 50% the day before, and then it skyrocketed. People were paying upwards to $6,000+ for one Bitcoin Cash, and then GDAX at the time, now Coinbase Pro, had to shut it down. Whatever. I don't know. We'll never really know the truth about that. To me, I personally think that situation felt very fishy to me. Something was very awkward about it, the way that they just kind of listed the coin out of nowhere. I remember I was just sitting in bed all of a sudden, and then you look at the price, and it's like somebody knew what was going on. Like somebody knew. Somebody knew. Because how can you explain the coin going up 40 to 50% the day before, and then all of a sudden Coinbase just randomly lists it? So I don't know. You guys do what you want with that information. I still find that to be fishy. So we also have Binance opening voting for Community Coin of the Month. 5 projects are nominated. As you can see down here, there's Libra Credit, Locktrip, Mithril, NKN, Polymath with 20 votes on Chepacap.com. NKN is winning with 35%. You can see the official announcement right here. And I have to say, the NKN community is getting quite excited over this with a 38.16% increase. Nice.
Nice.
You're welcome, Crypto Daily. In coin news today, we have AION partnering with amberdata. So basically, in a nutshell, what does this mean? So amberdata will provide analytics and support for both the AION Kilimanjaro mainnet and AION Conquest testnet blockchains, offering a full suite of tools for monitoring, searching, and analyzing AION's network multi-tier blockchain system. We also have ARC partnering with Hiway. So essentially, Hiway basically is just a company that sort of finds blockchain talent, and brings them to these other companies as well. So that's a pretty realistic partnership, I guess, is from ARC as well. So you also have the Stratis puzzle challenge. So if we come over here, we could see that Stratis is seeking the best of the best with a series of 12 sequential puzzles, each more challenging than the last. Each task tests general logic, blockchain knowledge, cryptography, and aptitude with the Stratis platform itself. The top prize, equivalent to over $10,000, will remain locked in a wallet controlled by the private key that is recovered after solving all 12 of the puzzle's tasks. Each task reveals a single word for the mnemonic phrase that provides access to the wallet holding the prize fund. Well, guys, let's have a look at the first puzzle. Yeah, that's going to be a no from me, dog. Moving on, so we do have Gladiator pre-sale completely selling out on Neo blockchain within 8 hours. So this is a game that's on Neo for Neo game and all that stuff like that. So wow, sold out in 8 hours. So I think blockchain games are definitely getting a lot more popular as things move on. Let's talk about one of our other famous personalities, our favorite personalities, I should say. The unhackable BitFi wallet, yeah, that John McAfee's I've been noticing him talking a lot about BitFi. He seems to talk about it all day on Twitter now. So basically, in a nutshell, he just says, for all you naysayers who claim that nothing is unhackable and who don't believe that my BitFi wallet is truly the world's first unhackable device, a 100,000 bounty goes to anyone who can hack it. Money talks, BS walks, details on bitfi.com. So if anybody wants to try to hack that wallet, yeah, congratulations, you get 100,000 bucks. Also, let's talk about another one of our favorite personalities in the space. You have Synth from over at Skycoin. He's just basically complaining on Telegram, talking about there's no relationship to coins and the quality of the coins. The whole market is just speculators and gamblers. Coins that have absolutely nothing are worth a ton of money, and coins that have great projects aren't worth anything. And then he went on to explain that, unfortunately, software is slow. It takes 8 months to get something like a mainnet done, 3 months if we rush it. Then the whole time frame, you have another BitConnect or Dentacoin rise to billions of dollars and implode overnight. So basically, he's just kind of being very vocal, whatever, complaining. What are you going to do? So guys, for everyone that likes to talk about crypto predictions, because we love crypto predictions, right? Bitcoin to 100 trillion, billion, gazillion dollars by 2020, right? So Crypto Pundit has a bunch of Bitcoin predictions over here. You got guys out over here, like Cliff High, Trace Mayer, Tom Lee, Mike Novogratz, Tone Vase. So basically it shows the Bitcoin price prediction, when it was predicted, what it was predicted for, the actual price, and then, the difference between what they were. And then they kind of get a little bit of a score that tells you how much they were, and then it's all graphed over here. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, I'll definitely drop a link to that as well. Also, I want to give a shout out to Tiny Crypto Blog on Twitter for pointing this out to me. So he pointed out this article that says ContractPedia, an encyclopedia of 40 smart contract platforms. This came out on Hacker Noon from Vesa. So yeah, guys, this is insane. Chain, Ethereum, Eternity, Zen, Rootstock, Archain, Qdom, Arc, EOS, Neo, Nem. Yeah, so you guys, you get the point. Holy crap, the official encyclopedia. I don't know who this guy is over here. Vasa, this dude. You must have a lot of time on your hands, my friend, but thank you so much. And real quick, getting back on the point of Bitcoin predictions, I did want to say that Alex Ohanian, the co-founder of both Reddit and VC firm Initialized Capital, upheld his $20,000 Bitcoin BTC and $1,500 Ethereum forecast for 2018 in an interview on CNBC. But let's real quick talk about the news and why you can't trust it. So everyone was talking about, it wasn't just my channel, guys. I know it was every other crypto channel out there was talking about this Samsung deal. I mean, all of the sources were telling us that this was news. Everyone did their due diligence, and it turns out that this was in fact fake news. So Samsung has denied the partnership with CopPay. So the supposed partnership was first announced on CopPay's Medium blog, which has since been deleted, though an archive version is still accessible, which you can actually click through this article. It says CopPay, which is a relatively small crypto platform, claimed it had set up merchant gateways in 31 Samsung stores across the Baltic region. That announcement spoke of support for cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Ripple, Dash, Nem, and Steam. The company went so far as to claim that Samsung had rallied under the slogan "Turn on Future" and chose to embrace cryptocurrencies by using CopPay's point-of-sale device. As of now, it is not clear what led to this announcement and its subsequent removal from CopPay's blog. So there you guys go. Fake news again. So that's exactly why you can't trust any of these people. I mean, geez, even guys like me, you know, I'm thinking that I got a good source here. You know, I got 5 different people saying that this is going to happen. This is true. And then boom, you have Samsung saying no way. You can never believe anything you said. And guys, just to prove my point, if you were listening to CNBC, Brian Kelly, okay, so here you go. Check this out. Crypto class. How to buy Ripple. $2.57. So essentially, if you guys look, so they basically bought Ripple here and then suggested that you sell Ripple here. Okay? So that's kind of the joke. CNBC teaching people how to buy high and sell low since 1989. Also, with that being said, I wanted to say congratulations to Bitcoin Depot on their 150th Bitcoin ATM coming to the United States officially. This is how we get adoption rolling. This is how we get the ball rolling. That being said, guys, I want to say thank you so much again to everyone that's been coming back to my channel. It's an absolute pleasure and an honor to have all of you here on a daily basis on this crypto journey with me. It's really been awesome so far. I definitely am extremely bullish on crypto and Bitcoin long term. Short term, you never know, guys. It's crypto. It's volatile. I mean, if you've been in this space for even a couple weeks, I think you know what I'm talking about. So that being said, guys, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. My name is K-Dub. This is Crypto Zombie. Until next time, stay crypto and peace out.